Hey yo, what's happening, J Town? Yakuki, what's good? As you all know, VJ STEAMSHADEZ is my name, and I feel excited to be out here. As you all know, the vibe is 100%, and this is another episode of Moments with VJ STEAMSHADEZ. And I just want to let you know that I feel so excited right now, extremely excited. I feel like I should be working my shoulders up because I'm just beside another person that I've been looking forward to. Funny enough, we've met before. I've seen him before, but then the moments whereby we jam, boy Mopo, all these kind of securities been there. I was not able to have access to him, but you know what? Everything be me. I understand. So
I think you chose not to have access to me.
Yeah, actually. So I feel like God's time is the best, but it happened now. When I don't know the person.
We're here.
This is one of the producers that has putting J-Town on the map 100%, and he has made you understand that entertainment is amazing, even only where you put effort. This is premium. He does amazing things. I know him when he was with Chocolate City, you know the vibes. This is G plus CHANG.
Back in the day.
Would
G
I
plus
say-
CHANG.
G plus CHANG. So would I say now, are we calling you G plus CHANG, or we just calling you CHANG? Or
To be honest, I just call me CHANG.
okay.
Just call me CHANG.
So where did the G plus go to?
That's a funny story. And this is my first time of saying this. Like, oh no, actually, I did say it at my workshop earlier this year. But at the time, I started to call myself G plus. I was into gospel music at the time, and back then there was Style Plus, there was 6 Foot Plus. I think there was one other plus.
Oh,
So in my
Give us
mind, I was
G+.
just like, if I was gonna come up with like a simple name, I probably would just.
say G plus.
So that's how I came up with that. So the G is actually for God. It's like God's plus then me. That's how I came up with that. I probably was
So
like,
are you
what,
trying to
14?
remove the God's plus? Or
No, I'm always going to be G plus. But you know, as you grow, as you evolve, you want to be other things, or you want to be called other names. I
okay.
probably have been called maybe 6, 7 names from when I was a child to where I am now.
You're
So
trying to adapt to the climax, the change of the day. Okay.
pretty much, yeah.
So real quick, I just want you to, on a wrap up all, just tell me how your growth has been in the industry.
How my growth has been in the
Yeah.
industry.
Tell us just brief of how your growth has been.
Exponential. I mean, I don't know how much of my story you know, but I started in Jos here. Actually, no. I started in secondary school when I was in SS2. I was in Federal Government College, Vandikia, that's in Benue State. And at the time was when my cousin Jeremiah Gang's Nabaka just came out.
Okay.
And
yeah.
yes, that was the song that inspired me to go into music. And of course, I sort of became like a mini superstar in school, because as soon as people knew that Jeremiah was my cousin, everybody wanted to get access to me.
Oh,
And I was the first person who was not a senior, of course, that's not an SS3 student, to put together a talent show in school. And I still don't
You
know
did
how
what
that
your
happened, but
seniors could not even do.
they were my seniors could not do. So of course that's brought me a lot of hate, but you know what, I did it. So I continued like that, so much so that when I left secondary school, when I graduated, I was like, okay, you know what, came back to Jos. At the time, I don't know if you know who G-Beats is, Gumbeats.
No, I don't think I would. Maybe I would.
Gumbeats is one of the biggest he's probably produced everybody.
I'll
in
look
Jos,
forward to see
basically.
him.
But yeah, I mean, I just walked to the studio and I was like, yo, give me a job. And he was like, well, you are always here anyway, so
You're
you
welcome.
could. Yeah, so that was probably my first introduction into production and mixing and all of that. It was just me sitting at the back just watching him do what he
So
does.
real quick, do you have like, when you start right now, do you have like mentors you're looking forward to, and when your growth process, your mentors be know you? I mean, you were just your mentors hidden. You were just like getting some little things that let you grow without them knowing that they're actually your mentor. Do you know a
I've
couple of
had,
them?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've had proxy mentors, but I've also had physical mentors as well. Of course, everybody knows that MI is like one of my main
A bagger.
mentors. But also Jeremiah again was one of my first
Okay.
mentors. I mean, he inspired me to go into music anyway. So when I started to do it, I would ask him questions. I would try to. Funny enough, one of my very first songs that I made, I tried to, like, when I think about it years later, when I thought about it, I was like, "Guy, you get God too. I mean, forget about the fact that he's your cousin, but you were trying to feature him on your first like song that you were making. Like, what kind
Yeah,
of
you get gods, you get
right?
audacity for
So
me.
yeah, I've had so many mentors. I mean, if we're talking about mixing, one of my mentors is Jay-Z's engineer. That's Yongo. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that name.
Yeah, Yongo, I consider him a mentor. I have a current mentor right now who's called Rafa Sadina, who's a 19-time Grammy
Okay,
award
ouch.
winner. Yeah.
Please call the name again, made yeah.
Rafa Sadina. He's worked with everybody. He's worked with Michael Jackson. He's worked with Dr. Dre. He's worked with Stevie Wonder, Lady Gaga, all the works.
Hall of Fame. Just say the Hall of Fame, man.
Hall of Fame. I mean, he's such an amazing guy. I got to meet him when I went to America last year, and we were paired because I went on a music mentorship program, and he was my mentor, and he showed me pretty much everything.
Yo,
so
this is crazy. So fast right now. What do you think? Would you want to mention? I would want you to mention like all, but can you tell us literally what are like your achievements you've had so far?
Achievements.
Just make mention few. We don't really want to know all, in as much as
I've done so much.
Maybe you get some way no go on, but the ones you feel you're proud of and you just feel you've achieved, just a couple of them. You might not say the biggest shot, but we just want to know a couple.
Yeah, maybe not the biggest, but one of my favorite achievements was Illegal Music 3.
What?
Illegal Music 3.
Okay.
Yeah. You know the Illegal Music series?
Yeah.
By MI.
Okay.
The reason why I'm so attached to that was because of the work that went into it, right?
Okay.
And we created that project in 3 days.
Like from start to finish, 3 days.
To finish, it was in 3 days. So
that was a very fast work.
Most of the time, M was in the studio. I mean, he would start to create put the ideas together and call me in. I'll come and add up some things, and I mean, I was mostly watching Netflix at the time. Funny, which is how the song All Falls Down, the song with Ladipo.
Okay, yeah.
That was how it came up. He was in the studio, I was in the living room, I was watching, I think it's This Is Us. I think that's the show I was watching. And the song All Falls Down. That's the original song played. As soon as the song played on TV, I went to the studio, I was like, yo, I have one.
That's crazy. Creativity doesn't fall on the ground.
So I just downloaded the song. Of course, I downloaded the song. I played it for him, and I went back to the living room in 2 hours. By the time I was back, All Falls Down was done, and he had already called Ladipo by evening. Was in the studio.
So now, this is actually, I find it so motivating, and I find it so exciting right now because, man, the way you're saying it, man, I feel like it's a positive vibe. So as these processes they go now, what do you think? In as much as we can't just relax now, we keep on pushing. So would you want to let us know some of your visions, like where your sniper is trying to shoot at, where your target is, what you look up to, what you look forward to, who you look forward to work with and stuff. Your aim now. Okay,
looking forward to. I don't know if currently I'm looking to work with anyone. Currently, Emma and I earlier this year were like, you go try something. I'm already working on Task, that's his company.
Yeah. And
I was like, I feel like I want to start to give back to the community now. I want to begin to impact people one-on-one.
Less privileged.
No, not the less. Okay. I mean, people who want to learn
ready
from
to work.
Yes, from my experience and what it is I've done. Which is the reason why earlier this year I did my first mixing and mastering workshop.
Okay.
We had it at Kefiano's Hub, and we trained both men and women. One of the key messages for me in what I'm trying to do now is is to be deliberate about inclusivity for women. It was so crazy to me that when I started to have conversations with women about, oh, have you ever even conceptualized in your mind that you could be a sound engineer or you could mix music? And
I feel we don't really have the female producers much like that involved.
It's not something that is a part of our culture, our society. So for me, I'm like, you know what, this is something you can do, and it will shock you. There are people there are women who have seen the possibility of that, and they're like, you know what, I actually would like to go into this. I actually would like to try. So when I did the workshop, there were women that were part of it, and I feel like they enjoyed it more than the men self, because men are already a part of that
thing.
circle. So
it's
to
more
them,
of
it's not
masculine
new.
kind of job and stuff.
But
so do you think there are a couple of female producers that you know that I would want to make mention of some of them for the upcoming or the ladies out there? Because I feel I wouldn't really say ladies are like reluctant, but I would want, because there's this saying, what a man can do, a woman can do better. So we all have this perspective that if a woman comes in out of the blue, she's going to project so hard. So would you want to make mention some female producers that have broken through have made themselves known that maybe some people don't know out there, to motivate the girls to maybe look forward to those girls or those women or those ladies to portray, to learn from them? Do you want to just make mention of some of them?
I mean, growing up, I don't know how much into music you were, but growing up, the first female producer I knew back then was Missy Elliott. She was the one that did everything. She rapped, she sang, she produced, she mixed, she pretty much did everything. And coming closer to home now, we have our lovely Simi. I don't know if you know, but Simi does all her. I really don't know
that. I just want to look forward to see them.
Simi mixes all her music by herself.
Okay.
She writes, she records herself, she does all the works pretty much. So yeah.
That's nice. Oh my guys, G Plus is amazing. Okay, let's say Chang. Yeah, seeing this. As you can see behind us, this is the house of Chang. So before we step into the next episode of the whole show, tell us how this name came up, House of Chang. And I want to know about this, your logo with the Diamond Bank. Yeah, let's see.
I know how it came. Okay. So I always wanted to name any company that I would start after my name and my family, because I've seen quite a lot. I mean, Yoruba people do it all the time. You see Igbo people do it as well. So it actually started as, if I can show you, this is an L, this is a C.
Okay.
So L is Law, the C is Chang, and Biro.
Oh, I'm Biro too. I know what you can say.
So it's Law Chang, which means House of Chang. But when I went to register it at the CAC, it's like the Law Chang itself could not register. Yeah. So I was just like, you know what, just make it House of Chang. It's still the same anyway, but the logo itself still keeps the bureau.
Those that don't really know the bureau, so the yellow Chang, they go and feel like saying I'm maybe Chinese.
I get that a lot.
Oh, you heard that?
Oh yes, especially when I'm abroad. Of course, everybody, when they hear Chang, when I was in Thailand, they thought I was just a black Thai guy because my name is Chang. So how did you come?
So guys, this episode right now is going to be slightly fun and it's going to be amazing, because right now
you get funny questions for me.
Yeah, I have some couple of them. They are not really funny, but they are just questions you would like to answer. You ready? Okay. So
let me brace myself.
Okay. But they're going to be kind of funny, but low-key, impactful, and tricky.
Are they like personal questions?
They are not really personal, but they are. Some of them are personal. It's just a fun questions, but then it's amazing.
Okay.
So, and it's cool. So if you had superpowers for 24 hours, what's the first thing you're going to do?
If I had superpowers,
yeah,
for 24 hours, what's the first thing I'll do?
Yeah.
What kind of superpowers?
Any kind of superpowers, like maybe you can do anything. It's a superpower. It has.
Can I don't know if I can say it on.
That is why you have to say it.
Oh this thing.
What's the first thing you're
let
going to
me-
do?
I would like to teleport. 24 hours, I'd probably go around the world. I'll teleport around the world.
Like,
24 hours. Yeah, I love to travel.
crazy.
So this for me is like, you've given me shortcuts to be all over the world
Exactly.
in what, 24 hours. Perfect for me.
That sounds crazy. Okay. So what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on stage or in public? Just be open to us. You don't suck, Abby. You don't suck now.
Most embarrassing thing.
Yeah.
And you're asking me some very,
Is this? I don't know, guys out there. If it's personal, yeah, please drop it on the comment section.
okay. Most embarrassing thing. Probably not the most embarrassing, but this one hurt
Pay
me.
you.
And I was very embarrassed. But this one hurt me. And it happened very recently. My recent trip to Lagos, I was actually hanging with Jesse, and we're just chopping it up. But he had an event that
Okay.
night. And jokingly, he just asked me, how much do you charge to, because you know,
Who asked you?
Jesse,
Okay.
he asked me how much do you charge to, how much would you charge me to play for me, to DJ for me, even though I have a band. He wanted me to, you know, be a part of it. I mean, so I told him, I was like, you know what, let's do it. We go to the club and the band was shit. Can I curse?
We'll just do it.
You edit it. Okay. Go to the club, we're performing, and the band was horrible. They messed up the whole performance. And I was the DJ, so I was on the book because it was a club.
You're a DJ too.
I DJ for MI, or I used to DJ for MI,
Oh,
which is, of course, every time he
knowing.
goes to perform, I play for
I'm
him.
just knowing. Oh, like I've always seen you like this indoor producer, creating beats, doing like I never thought of you would be on.
I really actually hardly ever produce. So I mostly mix. When I was with MI, like in his management team, I probably was doing like 7 things. I was road manager, I was the sound engineer at the event, I was the DJ, I was the music director if we were using a band. I pretty much did everything.
Okay, so back to the conversation. Yeah, you
Back
said.
to the conversation, I was in the booth. The booth was on the stage. So I was the one that was facing the crowd. The band that was messing my set up, they were at the
hidden.
back. They were at the back. So nobody knew what was happening. So even
You
though
figures out you with the all eyes on you.
yeah, even though my part was going great, it was just, and I mean, it was very embarrassing for me because MI was there. And as much as he and I have worked closely together, I still want to impress him, you know, when I do stuff. But that just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to.
It just means you were disappointed, literally.
I was disappointed.
Okay, the next one is, if your life was going to be a movie, what name would you title it?
My life was.
Yeah, if your life from where you can really recall your ups and downs, what name would you give it and why that name? There's no about the name. So out there, because in the near future, some people want to document things about you, so they'll indirectly want
Yeah,
to.
at the risk of not trying to make it overcomplicated, let's just do something like the Chronicles of Chang. It may be like a trilogy. They may be like a part 1, 2, 3, like The Godfather.
Yeah, seasonal
Yes.
episode series.
That's it.
Okay,
That's
that
it.
sounds crazy. I like it though. So what's that weird food combination you secretly enjoy?
Weird food combination.
Combination you secretly enjoy. We all have that one. If I begin telling them, even I go just go, yeah.
Tell me your own. Maybe to inspire me to actually know if I have.
I eat bread and ketchup, tomato ketchup.
Okay, that's weird. Okay. I honestly don't know if I have any.
Let's hear it.
I don't know. I feel like all
Chang,
the
you definitely
combination-
have. You
No,
have
listen,
to have it.
I'm not even capping right now.
Yeah.
I feel like all the, should I say spaghetti and beans? Is that weird? That's not
No,
weird.
that's not weird.
There's people.
I ate it like I think 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
So what else? Yeah, I honestly don't know if I have any
For real.
any weird
So are we
combos
skipping that
with
part?
food.
Or
We should probably
cannot
just
say
skip
bread
that.
and beans. Bread and beans is a
Bread
regular
and
thing for
beans is
everybody.
as a Lagosian self, where I live for Lagos. Come on, we're
So
having
come,
bread and beans
I
as
get
breakfast for how
good.
long?
So let's think. We think we're going to skip that part, but if you remember, just give us a heads up.
No problem.
So if you weren't in the entertainment industry, what job would you do? Okay, if you weren't in the entertainment industry, what job would you never survive in?
Any job that's 9 to 5.
You
I
don't
can't
want
do
to
it.
do it, but you could do other jobs. But
I
that
can't
one
do
job that you feel you
Yeah.
can't survive in.
Any job that is a 9 to 5 job, I don't know if it's for me.
Okay.
I'm a creative. I could work, which is the reason why I mean, they can't see the setup, but the way I set my house up, this is one part of it where I have my workstation. Of course, everything else that I need, I already have them in different parts of my house, so that at any point in time in the day, I could just work. I could do what I need to do.
So real quick, I think this is very strategic, and I wouldn't say it's personal, but it is something you should just know about. So who's the most famous person in your contact? You understand? Right now, you would give us the name. Just hint us who's the most famous person in your contact. Don't tell us name. Just give us a hint.
001.
Okay, yeah, and then
you said one person.
Okay, that's crazy. Guys out there, I think you got
if
a
they
fan
got
there.
it.
I think you've made certain people like you now for a while because you had 001. So if you could swap lives with any celebrity for one day, who would it be?
Probably Drake.
Drake. Why are we having like? I wouldn't really.
And I'll
go
tell
for
you
Drake.
why. I'll tell you why. But you asked me now.
But I wouldn't really go for Drake. I would want to go for CR7. Yeah, but let's hear why you're going for Drake.
Why would you go for CR7?
At the snap of his finger, I think he might, if he wants to, he would literally have like anything he wants to have now in this world. Like,
well, Messi could have the same thing too. So
that's not an argument. Let's just hear why you said.
Okay. Yeah. I would swap with Drake because I would like to know what it feels like to be hated by the whole industry.
Sorry, come again? I want to hear it again.
I just want to know what it feels like to be hated by everybody. But knowing that I'm the guy, I'm the actual guy that everybody loves to hate. They love me, but they hate me still. I just want to be in that.
When you said the guy, shout out to Emma, man.
Shout out to M too.
You said the guy. Okay, real quick right now. What's that one talent you have that nobody knows about? The world here, man.
Yeah, I'd say dancing in my room to myself. I'm probably never going to do that.
You probably
maybe on my wedding day they'll force me to dance, but yeah.
Man who like you say go and see plus dance. I say I go and see CHANG dance.
That would be funny.
You understand, like those kind of, but it's a hidden talent. So when we some people like, yo, you bust everybody's head.
Well, it's hidden now. But when I was younger, as a teenager, I had a dance group.
What name is it?
What?
The dance group. What's your crew name?
We were called, oh God, you've taken me
back to the ages, but yeah, I really love hearing this kind of stuff.
So we were called Revolutionary Dancers. The reason why we were called Revolutionary Dancers was because the first song we ever danced to was Kirk Franklin's Revolution. At the time, I'm a huge Kirk Franklin fan. Okay. And of course, I was still into gospel music.
I'll go and check. I'll look out for that guy.
How don't you?
My bad. Like you see, you're my big bro now, so you should know people that I don't know. It's not my fault.
Come on, but Kirk Franklin is literally the Michael Jackson of gospel music.
Okay, I'll go look
Except
up.
if you're not into gospel music.
Am I?
Maybe.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Makes
but
sense.
Then yeah, I'm just shuffling with both of them.
Okay.
So you guys know think otherwise, right? So that's what's up. So if you could listen to that one song for the rest of your life, a specific song that maybe is a sign that you can't listen to any other song. That one particular song will feed the ear for the rest of your life.
How am I supposed to pick?
I want you to. That's literally saying the most greatest song, and the song you feel anywhere you hear it, it's going to be like, oh shit, you can't resist it. That's my angle of projection. Like
Yo.
the best among the best, the greatest, like one that beats all the songs so far they've recorded. More songs are still coming, but
Yeah,
what is
more,
the
I
best?
mean,
Like what are
I've had okay, let me check. There's a just give me a sec.
He's trying to check his Spotify.
I'm trying to check my Spotify.
So
I'm going
as
to
you check,
find
as you check the song, let me ask you a second question.
yeah.
You can this question can come at the end
Yeah.
of the day.
Okay.
So okay, if your best friend was to expose one of your funny secrets about you, what would it be?
Funny secrets about me.
Yeah. One funny thing where you don't do it. You and your guy just have a moment, lock up, and maybe nobody know. That kind of thing.
Yeah, but okay. One time we went for a show somewhere. I can't remember where it was, and he got drunk.
Okay.
And I made videos of him. So that's probably I think that's probably what he would say.
Okay, as a big name that you are right now, you see if you don't get the female gender approach you or somebody want whine you, that kind of thing, yeah. So the question here is,
I found the song, by the way.
Yeah, I would want you to let me just ask you this one. So what's the worst pickup line someone has ever used on you? Where if you see this person don't whine you. And like pickup lines, you know, as guys they do for women now. And women with the get down. So we think that pickup line where person don't try used to get you, you just leave this guy say, this one won't whine you, like it's like a weird one, it don't work for you. Can you remember
it? Probably very cliche, but to me, okay, so she practically approached me and she was like, oh, you're a celebrity, I want to know what it's like to be with a celebrity.
There was no angle. She doesn't know what she wants from you.
No angle. Just
okay, I think that's me. So tell us the song.
It's called Wu-Tang Forever by Drake.
Oh shit. He said Drake. I think Drake is his goal.
I'm a huge Drake fan.
Wu-Tang Forever.
I'm a huge Drake fan.
Okay, that's nice. Guys, you all should look out for that song. I think for him to, even me, I go stream him again and again.
Find out.
Listen to it. So if you were an emoji, which one will you be?
The laughing, crying. You know the one where there's tears.
Yeah, that one where they laugh with like tears.
I think I over abused that emoji.
Okay. So what's your go-to dance song when the DJ just cue and that one song with DJ go just play, it will just carry you from where you sit down. You don't resist the song.
Did you forget the part where I said I don't dance in public? So
you've
seen me at the club a couple times.
Yeah.
You will never see me.
What I'm trying to say here is, even my mama gets that kind of jam. They just play the jam. Go, 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 go. It makes my mom get up and dance. Shout out to Kiss Daniel. My mom would do like this. Go. So what's that song that makes you always when you're sitting on you and then just play the jam?
Probably not going to
you could just stand there, start the vibe.
Niger answers, but
yeah,
one of the songs I really love is called The Nights.
By
The Nights, I think it's Avicii. Yeah. Avicii,
so,
The Nights.
Let me ask you
that song.
I mean, what?
Love the song.
Call it again.
The Nights by Avicii.
The Nights. Guys, another song. The reason why I'm asking all this song, he's a producer, and for producer to like a particular song, there must be a reason or there must be a spark in the song.
My music library is probably
weird.
20,000 songs deep right now. So
if you're a music producer, please. Reasons why I'm emphasizing music. G+, when I came to his room, I came to his house, guy. He gets some kind of jams. Highest in the room, all this kind of jams. I feel like no. Those producers, for him to hear this, I mean, those songs are premium. You understand the vibe?
Yeah, I mean, I love hip hop a lot.
Okay. So the next one is, what's one unlimited something you'd rather go for? Is it unlimited money or unlimited love? No limit, endless money till you die, like how long you live, or you just need love from people and
I'm a hopeless romantic, so I probably go for love.
You probably go for endless love.
Yeah.
Not endless money.
Yeah.
I'm going for endless money.
I know.
Why? Because
and it's an unpopular opinion
yeah,
for me.
it's weird.
For me to say that.
You'd rather be broke and be loved by everybody than having money. And
who said anything about being broke?
Having
the question,
money,
right,
yeah,
is which one doesn't end, right?
Yeah, you need it for the rest of your life.
I feel like I can, instead of having unlimited money, the way I could twist this is to say, oh, you could have all the money in the world and not have any peace or any love in your life. Trust me, the loneliest thing is for you to have money and not have anybody to share it with.
No, I think that's so deep.
That's the loneliest thing.
That's deep.
I've been there, so I know what I'm saying.
Okay, I think I am trying to concord with what you're trying to say right now. So I think I am in that page.
Just about the paper. Let's go.
So the last question for this episode is, if you could erase one trend from the world forever, that one thing we don't trend, or one thing that is trending, or one thing that you want to change that it will never exist in the world again, what would that be?
Anything on TikTok.
You don't like the app?
Just anything on TikTok. I'm not a TikTok guy. I mean,
now you're trying to drive away a couple of fans from that.
The
Gen Z right now.
Yeah, Gen Z
TikTok,
people don't. Gen Z people
TikTok
not
freak, I think, right now, because the numbers that are deviating to TikTok right now are like, I could literally see somebody having a TikTok in his phone without having an account. He's just flipping and watching these.
I only recently got on TikTok.
And now you don't like TikTok. You expect like have numbers.
No, it's not like I don't like TikTok. You said what trend?
Okay, you just need. You don't like
all those. Trend. There are some very silly challenges that people do on TikTok that are just. I'm just like, what are we doing here? Why are we here anyway? But
so guys, we're still out here. VJ STEAMSHADEZ is my name, and I got G+, and still the vibe is still 100%. We just finished this episode. This is the final episode, and this is just true or cap. Any question I ask you, you either answer true or cap. If I find it more tricky, I want to ask you, why did you choose true?
Why I choose my answer? Okay.
Yeah, or cap. Okay. You understand? So money can buy happiness. True or cap?
Yeah, money can buy happiness.
It can't, or it can.
It can.
It can buy.
It can buy. Temporarily though, but yes, it can.
Is love at first sight real? True or cap?
Oh, facts, it is.
You just see person.
True.
Wow. So
it is.
Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. True or cap?
Hard work beats talent
when talent doesn't work hard.
Oh, yeah. True. 100%.
Okay, so social media causes more harm than good. True or cap?
True.
Social media causes more harm than good.
Yes.
Why? Because I think the world is changing.
Just look at our world.
Statement right
like
now.
just look at the world and the evil that goes that happens every day. Now, I would stick my neck to say that back in the days when we didn't have
social media.
Sorry guys, I'm 36, so I grew up with no phones, no laptop.
I was born when there was no phone either.
When I was a kid, a typewriter we didn't use. I can say for sure that even like from your thoughts, Seth, there are things now that you wake up sometimes and you think about and you're like, where the hell did that come from?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just,
I think of recent, I'm like, how did this come to existence?
It's just a domino effect of everyday constant consumption of social media and this thing, which is the reason why I took myself off Facebook. Like for me to be on Facebook now, I have to go on my laptop, log in, see what's going on, and log myself out. I don't have Facebook on my phone. I don't have Twitter on my phone. I probably have IG because we just put out.
What is that social media you're mostly active on? Because I feel
it's WhatsApp social media.
No, I wouldn't really. WhatsApp just becoming like more of a social media because they have all these WhatsApp, what do they call them? Like pages that you can watch even without chatting with the person.
That would probably be IG.
So I think just Instagram, yeah. I think that's fair enough. So a relationship can survive without trust. True or cap? A relationship can survive without trust. True or cap?
Okay. It can, but it'll be toxic.
So there must be a trust. So can your girlfriend go through your phone?
Can my girlfriend go through my phone?
Yeah. Can you give her your phone for like 24, for like, let's say 4 hours?
I've been here before. I've been in this spot before.
So can you give her?
I can, but what are we looking for there? Like, what's the purpose of you going through my phone? I'm the kind of guy that stays away from, like, I could be head over heels in love with you, but what the hell am I looking for in your phone?
Oh, that's a highly private place.
Why am I there? Anyway.
So once a cheat, always a cheat. True or cap?
Cap.
Why?
I've seen like serial cheats turn very faithful.
Okay, that's crazy. So money can buy more. Okay, so money is more important than love in today's world. True or cap?
In today's world?
Yeah.
Of course.
It is?
Fact.
Oh. So
in
good.
Today's world. I mean, that's what the world has made it out to be. It shouldn't be that way, but that's
the
reality.
revolution of the world has changed to money.
That's reality.
Because everything is money, is being monetized right now. Every little thing is being monetized. And I can say that because I begin to love money more than loving anything else. That's what's up. So good friends are harder to find than a good partner. True or cap?
I think it's subjective.
Okay.
I think it's subjective. It depends on the individual. Like for me, I can say it's hard for me to find like the right partner than I have, but I have great friends. There are people that have a great partner with no friends.
Yeah.
So subjective.
So clubbing is overrated. True or cap?
1,000%.
It's overrated.
And I'm sorry. I know you work at a club, but I hate clubbing.
Well, funny enough, yeah.
I hate clubbing.
Let me tell you guys outside there. We met G Plus once. He knows me at some point, yeah, but I had to reintroduce myself to him in the club where I work. That is funny enough. And he came for clubbing. But he said clubbing is overrated.
That's funny because your manager wanted to host me for my birthday at the club. I was there, I was like, midway into it, I was like, why am I here? What am I doing in this place?
I can relate. So, education, the next section is, education is not the key anymore. True or cap?
True.
It's not the key anymore, right?
But so what kind of education? Are you talking about the conventional four walls of a classroom? Or, I mean, education?
That is literally what we call education right now, because when they say this person is educated, they feel saying that him don't go learn for walls of classroom.
Yeah, I mean, education, you could be, like, I'm educating you about my life right now,
exactly.
which is education. You could go online and actually get educated about anything that you want.
Very true, very, very true.
So,
that's crazy. So, men gossip more than women, true or cap?
Who wrote that question? The person that wrote this question knows the answer to this.
No, I just decided to bring it on because I want it to be tricky.
It's cap.
Is it cap? Men don't gossip.
It's cap. Maybe because I'm not really the gossip type, but I mean, it's been proven over time that women gossip more than men.
So first impression lasts forever. True or cap?
Cap.
I think so.
Yeah.
There are
of course, why? Experience, life. I mean, I've met so many people that at the first time, whether it was them who didn't like me or it was me who didn't like them, they're like, this guy's just an a-hole.
Yeah, I think I have that.
But then later on, when they actually do get to know me, they're like, oh, you're actually like a really cool person.
I have this impression that people always look me from the first time and say, I have pride because I give myself a very tight boundaries. Because at some point I grew not to trust people. So when me and you don't reach one level where we don't work together, then I make you understand that I got you my hand.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, yeah. But low-key, I did talk or I did vibe, but I keep myself out of some pictures like that because I feel you don't know who has the knife close to you. Like easily can stamp you. Yeah. So real quick right now, this question is not from here. We're done from this question. So I just want to wrap up right now. I just want you to tell us.
That was easy now.
Yeah, that is
I was actually worried about the questions, but that was easy.
Yeah. So right now, we're just coming to the END of the show. We're about to close the curtains. So I just want you to wrap up the whole vibe and say that one thing you want the whole world to know. The word of encouragement. If you're if you're literally going to be on your last breath today, what's that one thing you want to say to people? And what would you tell your 12-year-old self? And how would you make the world think that you can make a difference? That is like all in just like more of a speech.
You save the deep parts for the very end.
Yeah, how do you want the world? Just leave like probably some things you want to say to the whole world for them to know that this is Chang that said this, and it's going to be doctrine under your name and stuff.
Okay. If you're watching this, I want you to know, and I will tell my 12-year-old self this: you are enough. It's as simple as that. You don't need anything. You don't need anybody to complete you. Who you are, where you are, is exactly who you're supposed to be and where you're supposed to be. It's that simple.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we already are on the established protocol, and I would love to say shout out to everyone out here, J-Town, Nigeria, Africa, the whole world. We are still out here keeping 100%, and for you who don't know the benefit of the doubts, my name is VJ STEAMSHADEZ from J-Town, and I'm trying to make you understand that entertainment is one of the best things that ever happened to me. I love entertainment. Shout out to my man G+. We always call him G+, because I know him with G+. You like, call me that G, go out, me that G+, Chang.
Call me Chang, guys.
G+,
name is Chang. Thank you very much.
Chang, the CEO House of Chang, one of the biggest music producers you'll ever relate with. So, hope to see you guys next time. Peace.